Is the stream up?
Just gonna follow.
Jeg burde ikke tage sagt det.
Well, here I am.
It's alright. Wait.
Do I never closed it?
You can join.
Yeah, well, now I'm playing.
Fuck are you?
You missed your chance.
How's your day been?
Slow. Wet.
Oh, yeah, very. Jesus. I was,
Jeg gik ikke ud.
No, I decided that a good time to do some work outside.
The rainiest day of the fucking year.
Like, cycle 5 kilometers. No, that was like 2 days ago when I also did work outside. You know, cycling 5 kilometers, do 2 hours of work, cycle back. It rained the entire time. But when I entered the city, you know, the fucking small village I live in, then the sun broke through and was wonderful and steamed up the road.
Okay, Cork. I have addition. Oh, but this one might work.
Well, what were we doing? I was doing the wall. Right, I still need ammo.
Oh, it's because it's not loaded, I see. Alright, okay. Did you yank all my drones?
I don't think I did.
I seem to have 0 drones. Oh no, I turned it off, that's why.
Aha!
That would do it, wouldn't it? I made an update, by the way.
To the setup?
Yes, because I was bored. And here's the new one. I'll just delete the old one. This one is one moment, where do I have it? It's not quite enough space here, is there? I fuck it up, put it here. You see what's changed? This is a very old one, by the way, so this isn't even the junction.
It's grown a bit.
It's grown a little bit, right?
I noticed you made this, the carousel a bit wider. And put an inserter on it.
Let's just do this. Did I put an inserter on it?
Well, as in, like, an inserter build. Right, like this section.
Oh, right, well, we had that for the last couple. This is for the junction, right?
Oh,
Which
right.
is built in. And technically, there's some of the stuff that's kind of outdated that we don't really need. Like this brake that's right here, because it just really doesn't matter. But I suppose I'll keep it around because it might still be useful. Alright, I'm gonna send in 200 stone bricks. That's always a good that's a good number. Oh, I just realized I didn't put any buff items in, so this is not gonna work. Should we have some, I got some spots. I'm considering adding like an automatic, like, a thing to just keep the buff items in, because I keep messing it up.
The order of which weapons get affected by the damage buff in stronger explosives changes from tech to tech.
What?
No, it's consistent down here. It's just, for some reason, it's just the order that it's displayed is different from 1.
Okay, let me try this again.
And 3, and then it's the same.
Okay,
fuck
it. Keep an eye out, because I fixed the trailing.
Well, 1 went here and 2 went here.
No, just wait. No trailing.
Oh right, alright.
I also added a small thing because I made the like the thing larger, so smaller item stacks had like an issue. And I'm just gonna send in 52 coal.
There were some that.
No trailing.
Oh yeah. So the items do.
And it's also how many? What's the smallest item stack I got actually? I got 12 fast builds.
So it keeps a coherent clump.
No trailing. Oh wait. Right, okay. Wait a second. Very good. Okay, because I tested it for 60, right? And I knew a little bit less, because there's a it's for the packet size. I'm just gonna do it again because I want to know exactly what happens. Because I think what happens is, you can see here. Right, because the packet size needs to be big enough for the buff item to reach this filter or this built-in specifically before it stops here. So it needs to be like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just say 5 times what, 8, right?
Well,
6, 8.
You can just
so 40.
Output whatever assembler into a buffer, and then the buffer is only allowed to output when there's a certain amount of items in it, right? I feel like that's an easy solution.
You want me to have a? Explain this to me. How would this work?
Okay. So it's you have your machine, right?
Sure.
This might make gears or whatever, right?
Oh, I see. For making the packet sizes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. That should be very easy. You actually only really need like 3. Actually, if you want to do it properly, you should probably have a RAM, so like 8 combinators or whatever, and they can turn on when they need to output. That shit's easy. And if you really want to, you could just have them.
Pretty sure you could do it with like a single wire that just turns off the build if there's not enough in the buffer. Sure, then it's gonna fuck up the request later down the line until it's built up the buffer, but...
Well, a single wire...
Yeah, from the chest that is the buffer onto the build right outside the buffer, before it goes onto the main build.
What is a buffer in this case? Do you mean like a...
chest.
Sorry, what?
A chest.
Like one wooden chest?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So if I want to send 60 wood to
Motherfucker,
something
made sure that you weren't here before we started playing Krastorio and streaming it, so...
Nice.
Then you arrive.
Good timing.
Fucking timing.
It's the law of cosmic irony, I think.
This whole day has been cosmic irony, goddamn.
Yeah, very nice.
Well, I think you're okay with some Factorio for a bit and then Divinity later.
I'll do whatever.
Oh, you just been programming. Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
It's a productive use of time. It was respectful, man. Looking forward to hear the what are these two? Oh, they're repairing.
Is this on purpose, by the way? That there's two blockers here.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But that's because the entire idea is that fuck, I can explain it to you if you want. But do you really care?
I'm gonna see it in action, then I can extrapolate my own course, okay?
Right, sure. I'm just gonna send in 200 iron plates. That should do it.
No. I'm gonna see it in action when we're actually building the factory. Like, as long as you
just watch here.
Yeah, they get sent over there, and then a couple more get sent around. Is it to avoid the like item shuffling?
It's to make sure that the 2 that are ready are inserted exactly as this exits.
Right, so it's to avoid the item shuffling.
That's why there's even this transport build here, right? Because I want to know exactly when something's left.
Okay.
In fact, I might actually do it a different way. I might have another break here. So what's this? This is a read. Yeah, this one needs to read, but this one should break. I might actually split that. Anyway, it shouldn't be an issue for now. But you want a buffer that's a chest. So if I wanted, let's say 60 wood, and we had like a perfect setup, right?
Yeah, sure.
From this chest. How would you take 60 wood?
Alright, okay, I see what you mean.
Because this is just gonna send wood until, you know, there's no wood.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So we would need a buffer.
Wood. Sorry.
We would need a buffer. And depending on how, because if you want to add or set multiple items or not, you know, if you don't want to hard code every single output, because I don't want to do that, then we should probably just have like a generic setup thingy, and then we're gonna need a combinator for each, you know, build control. And I think we could do with about like 2 or 3 controlled builds. So I'd say about 4 combinators, just barring any overhead.
Just do you way you understand how it works.
Well, I want you to understand how it works because I have an upcoming question.
Well, I mostly understand how it works, though some things have been added, but
Right. Well, don't get into the the nitty gritty stuff, right? I'll remember how
I
that
get
works
the
now.
fundamentals, right?
But
Gotta build the wall, finish, right?
okay,
So
but
we
I have
can
a
actually
question
use
for
this.
you.
You have a
Because
question?
we have 2 inputs, right? And I've told you about this at some point.
Sure.
And technically, this allows the flow or whatever to be at least temporarily halted, or possibly, you know, eternally if necessary. Which means it allows it to backlog.
Yeah.
And that's not an issue, assuming that, you know, there's nothing behind it.
Yeah.
But if there's something behind it, and let's just say we have this, now this build would have to be like humongous, right? Or at least bigger. So I'm just, you know, making a weird shape for illustrationary purposes, I don't know. And this outputs like 4 iron or whatever, some size of iron out here. And the iron gets here, and it's already inputting like copper from up here. Then the iron stops here.
Yeah.
But this now gets like some X amount of stone and says, okay, I'll start sending in the stone.
Yeah.
Now, I could fix that by saying, okay, if anything's registered by this thing, tell it to the you know, previous thing. But if the iron gets here, and the build here is longer than the build here, then it's possible for the stone to exit under this build before it's registered here.
So you want like a...
There's a couple ways to fix this. We can make a buffer for each build segment, and effectively just embrace the block system as the trains do, right?
I mean, yeah, that would work, but it's an irritating setup.
Yeah, because you'd have to manually. Well, technically, what you would do is just make a chain of combinators, and I just like install into each of these another, you know.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah. So it automatically controls its outputs or whatever. It should fix itself. That you'd only have to do the combinators and link them together. Alternatively, I have another solution, and I'm also open to more solutions if you got some. If you wanted to, because the first block system is going to use like what 2 kilowatt or whatever. I could possibly make it cheaper, but it's kind of pointless at that point. Anyway, it would use some power sometimes, and it would use the combinators. That's the cost for that one. But the other system we could use is to have a build, and it would essentially have to be pre-built of literally just electric poles that are connected to all of the builds. That would also work. And that would just simply break everything. Technically, it would still be real cheap because it would only cost the builds themselves that we're gonna have anyway, and also an electric pole.
That's gonna look fuckly, you know that,
real
right?
dumb, yeah, and it'll be very non-legible. But technically, it's cheaper.
Technically, it is cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is technically cheaper.
No, I don't have a good solution for that.
Well, yeah. That's the two ones I've come up with, and you can.
Other than basically making it a bit like the chain signals, where the
Yeah.
previous ones checks if the next one is, so to speak, available.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Um. Hmm.
That's the first one you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna input a buffer.
You're not gonna input a buffer. What?
Basically, if this is outputting here, then this ain't gonna output here, right?
Yes, exactly. So this is gonna be reserved for. But you see, you could circumvent that by having a buffer that's the size of what, 50 builds. Then we'd only waste, however much we don't have in packet size for that build.
I mean, sure.
So technically, if we go into like discrete mathematics or whatever the fuck it's called, the boring one where you have to what's it? Integral maths, arithmetic. I don't remember.
I was about to ask the weird bendy one, but no, that's not it.
Technically, we could have a whole block system and a buffer for each single transport build, but that would also be very inefficient.
Yeah. I kind of want to avoid doing that, because that...
Yeah, that's very inefficient. We could have a standard size, that would work, and we could also just have literally an entire build segment. But an entire build segment might be wasteful, depending on how close these are going to be. We could have a combination, if necessary. These solutions should all work, the ones I've come up with, and that is why I present them to you for what you think is best, because I don't really care at this point. You can think about it if you want.
Personally, I'm not fond of either solution, but if I have to pick one, I would say the first one.
You want the first one?
I don't want every build to be connected. That would be terrible. Like, oh my god, I know it's cheap and all, and technically efficient, but it's...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I care a little bit about aesthetics as well, right?
Well, I mean, I will say, you could also come up with other solutions. We could add a timer or something that says this should accept anything for some time. I mean, there's multiple solutions. These two are just the most efficient I've identified.
Quick question.
Sure.
Wouldn't it work just having a signal, which was basically like the whatever signal allows this one to be open, right?
Oh, I see. Right. You want that one to tell if you could open the entire lane.
Basically, yeah. And then
that
like
essentially the same as the first one, but less efficient.
Well, it would still work, right?
It would still work, yes, but that would reserve an entire build for this.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The builds are not gonna be long.
Right. Okay. So do you know the size of a build? Of the link?
No.
Right.
But in some places, it's gonna be like, a fucking minimum width, right? Because it's just a bunch of assemblers.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So what you're saying is that technically we should go for essentially the first solution.
Yeah.
But without the combinators. Well, what you could do is we could have, as I said, a combination. So for where it's real close, it's just gonna be connected to each other or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you want a longer segment, you could have like as soon as the let's say 25 or 50 builds apart, you could add a divider.
What if you make a safe gate behind, like basically, so this fucking thing, like if there's anything in it, then you turn on a safe gate that's like a set distance behind it, then we just agree that the packet size is never higher than this.
This could also be done. Yeah.
And make it like, fuck it, how much is like
then I just have to
200.
I just move this. Or technically, I could, if anything's in here, I turn a safe gate on. And that would work.
Yeah.
Or should work. Anyway.
Just have like a holding space, pretty much.
Yeah. Or just, a reserve space or whatever. That also works. Then we just have to manage the packet sizes. And then you can't input unequally. So no corners.
Right.
Else you'd have to know how many corners to make sure you have the appropriate amount of, you know,
I mean,
error space. So
yeah.
you know. But I will say, if you want that, then maybe we should have a extra RAM slot just for, you know, making sure that a full, well, you know, packet has entered, and then it shuts it off. That would also work. And then it could tell anything previously. Again, that it just evolves back into you know, the block system essentially. Because how could you make sure that a full packet has entered, and you know, if
I don't know.
It's all about the corners, Cargo. The corners, fuck it.
No, you can't. You can't check that. If the belt behind it is empty, right?
Right. So if the belt behind it is empty, but what if there's been enough corners for the right side of the belt to overlap with the left side of
They don't.
the
They
belt
don't.
from a previous
They
packet,
traverse the corners at the same speed.
Right. So if you go, well, okay. Let me just. If you have something like this, right?
Yeah.
That's not an issue because they traverse this fast, then slow, then slow, then fast.
No. You misunderstand.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Got
Okay.
some notice.
No, it was actually built so I was low on, but yeah, fuck it, I'll take it.
Oh yeah. Okay. You can have it all. I'm gonna go get some builds while you build.
Alright, it's ready.
Where do you craft builds?
To your right. It's at the big mess. Bit up.
Oh,
Right there.
thank you. Very nice. That's 1,000. Okay, yeah. I got enough builds for some time.
Okay, I'm gonna put in. Shit, what do I have? Won't be easy to seed with. These 6 perhaps?
Oh, this is where.
Oh no, it does actually do that. Huh.
Put it in here like a dunkus. Hey.
Therefore, misremembering that then. Okay, never mind.
What does what?
I just remembered wrong.
Yeah, they don't traverse at the same speed, right?
Yeah, no.
So that's the exact issue I had with the trailing. One was almost perfect, and one was very much behind.
Yeah.
So in theory, if you have enough bins, I mean, you could compensate for corners with just adding error, and some sort of system to ensure that there's room for the error. But if you have too many corners, then the error's got to be too big.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have that many corners, right? What's the max you can turn it around?
Well, if you include builds, infinite, or underground builds.
Oh yeah, but I'm actually gonna... Sure, okay. Would it still not work? Just waiting for it to...
If you can tell me how many corners you're gonna have, I'll plan for that.
Well, at max like 3, I would imagine. Right?
Right.
This is the main build. It's not gonna snake through everywhere, right?
Probably not.
Well, I fucking hope so.
I don't know, Cargo. I'm just building the thing. Also, why does this have the wrong input? Oh, it does. I see. Yeah, I'll just reset real quick. Bam. Yeah. So we should just have a safe space. But then we need to discuss the packet size. What's the smallest request that you could make? 200? 200 is a fine request.
Do you mean the smallest or the biggest?
Smallest.
Smallest.
Yeah. Well, actually, what you're saying is if we have a dedicated packet size, this is the exact size.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Like 200
There's
stack.
both the smallest and the biggest. 200 a stack for most things. And it's like a good standard size. We can change it technically. If you really want to, I'll install a thing so you can soft change it anywhere. Oh, but then you would have to change all the builds manually. No, fuck that. Okay, how long is 200?
Actually, I feel like 200 is a bit
Small? Yeah.
yeah.
But be aware that a packet should be able to be constructed at each, spot and then set off.
Yeah, sure.
So technically you wouldn't be able to send science before you'd made 200 packets.
Sure.
Or roboports, or magazines, or steel, or repair packs.
We are literally never going to find something that's gonna be, like the optimal size, right?
Well, currently, if you do the blockchain, nice. If you do like the block system, you can have dynamic packet sizes.
Oh, then do that. Fuck me.
Well, I'm not trying to convince you, Kago. I want to know what you want the most.
A working system, preferably.
Rude. This is working. You just have to be very finicky with it until I've installed something to overhead them. Oh
shit.
Okay, this is 200 items.
Why is that 199? I went up here. What? What? I went up.
What?
I dropped a
OCD!
magazine somewhere.
You've dropped a cargo.
What the fuck is it? That is! It was just on the ground!
200 items is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 belts. Which I could have totally calculated if I wasn't an idiot.
That's pretty big.
So that's how much space has to be in between these, technically.
It's pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
Does this wall have ammo entirely? It does. What about the northern one? That's a nope. That's, oh my god, that's a no. Okay. Well, while I wait for that to craft, I'm gonna take a fly around, is what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
Scout for some bases. Kill them if I find them.
Very nice. Well, just let me know when you figure out which system you want.
That's... Well, no, it needs to be a dynamic packet size, right? Otherwise it kind of defeats the point.
Okay.
Then we might literally just use trains, because trains are technically the fastest way to get things around. And here I'm not talking about, driving them with the trains, I'm talking about placing down wagons, and then inserting from the wagons to the next one.
Yes, I know. That's just expensive on power.
Yeah, but fuck it.
Which is pollution.
Yeah, but they can get pretty far. You can transfer like 4 inserters from like end to end without using long-handed, which is a bit sketch, but hey. Why do I have so much wood?
So we're just using trains then?
No. We've been talking about that system for so fucking long. Also,
what is most efficient?
Don't wanna do it with the trains.
Yeah, because it's stupid and it uses too much power.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Oh, I said, how many tiles can how many inserters move in?
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done the numbers.
Okay, well, how far is a?
It's not what I want to do.
I'm just gonna assume like 10, which is what? 10 kilowatts? No, 100 kilowatts per tile.
That seems like a lot.
That is a lot of tiles. It's technically a little bit more, especially if you use.
An inserter uses 13 kilowatts.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? Oh, sorry. It's 100 watts, right? Yes. Very observant of your cargo. Wait, listen. I don't know. So it's 2 per. Well, technically you could do 1 inserter per wagon.
I've just derailed them, for fuck's sake.
That's gonna be 100 watts per 10 tiles. And we're gonna need a lot of tiles. And if you want better, higher speed, you're gonna need to pay more power. And if you want
but you can
filters,
you can do it extremely compact.
What?
You do it way more compact because normally you insert from build, right? Now you can just insert directly from the wagon, and insert to the wagon. You can use like filter slots in the wagon to control what goes where.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's kind of fun. Maybe we should just have like wagons then.
Don't do that.
What? Why not? It's efficient.
Yeah, I know! That's why a lot of people do it for, like, the mega bases. And I hate it. They do it with the tanks as well.
It's efficient.
I don't care.
Okay. It's a good buffer, though. I have another question for you, Cargo.
Sure.
What is faster, a yellow build going forward, or splitters, yellow splitters going sideways? Like, diagonally, technically.
They're literally the same speed. Like, build-wise. It's the same speed. They transfer the same rate of things. What was I searching for? Right, rockets. Nope, that's not. Need the explosives up here.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
Don't have any sulfur. We still don't have any sulfur. Because we have shit all petroleum. Because I can't be asked to make a better setup. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. What's missing rockets? It's like it's one explosive per bit. Fuck it, I can't really be asked. We're just gonna use the guns. Don't really plan on shooting a whole lot anyway.
What's this one? Is it the green one, right? I'm trying to figure out the logic I set up here. Which one's this?
That's pretty loud.
So this is not.
How does this work? Do I just go? I hope I just go.
Oh.
No! So what I figured out there.
Down and to see a fucking.
Okay. I
bunch of
needed
broken
to
wheels of
be.
metal.
1, 2, 3, about 4 times as long.
Oh boy. That's gonna need some space. I feel like maybe either the desert or you're gonna have to do some landfill.
I'm gonna just take the trade up and build it up by the northwest.
Yeah, along the rail line.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
probably
feel
a
like
choice.
that is way easier.
Even then, it's gonna have to be okay.
Yeah, that's. I honestly didn't expect that. I mean, I knew it had increased like distance, but Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I love how non-compact this is.
I
It's
don't,
kind of fun.
but you know, it's fine.
Very fun. But I can try and make it more compact if you want.
One of these days I'm just gonna fuck off to space and you're never gonna see me again.
Well, I mean, if it's called single player, dude.
I'm also joking, I'm pretty sure that it's a bit of a back and forth, but hey.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
That we will. That we will.
I'll just keep sitting down on Earth and developing. It's only gonna get bigger.
I'm currently trying to tear up the old runway. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Wait, how fucking far is that? I'm gonna zoom in to there. I had a ruler here somewhere. No, that's not gonna work because my ruler ain't that long. I mean, I do have one that's a meter long. I'm gonna do it on zoom level is 9 because the radar is 9 centimeters. Then the runway was about 10 centimeters.
What does the green one do? Alright, I see. That's for transfer. Technically, I don't need that if I make this change. Also, technically, it's just straight up. Well, kinda.
Straight up, kinda.
Straight up, kinda.
Don't remember if I filled with the numbers for the airplanes. I might have done. Don't think I did though. Well, I mean, I wanted more realism, and you do need quite a bit of space to take off like a jet fighter.
True. Yeah, I mean,
They don't do
I
it
will
from
say,
fields
like,
anymore.
Four times that length is gonna be. It's gonna be like from the leftmost track of like the flatbed, I guess, and like to almost out to the ocean.
Well, let's actually see. I'm just gonna... Okay, so
You're
that
gonna
is
do
the
the
zoom
math?
level. So I'm gonna need like 40 centimeters or something like that.
You're using a ruler on your screen.
This is... Oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking long, holy shit!
Yeah, it's gonna be real long.
What the fuck? Well, I mean, runways are like 1 kilometer long, but still.
It's gonna be real long, holy shit. I mean, I don't think... technically, there's only one other place to physically place it, which would be like to the right of our factory going, north-south. You don't have a lot of options here.
And 9 to that signal. And 10 to that spot. It can actually, if I just go the straight line across, then like from the western part of the railway, then I hit the cliffs on the right. Oh my god!
You could just make it right.
That's a bit much. I think. I'm not sure actually. Planes are weird.
Just, I demand that you include space for a wall between the plane and the rail.
Oh yeah, sure.
If you fuck it up, I want the wall to protect the trains at least. Oh my god.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Nothing at all, right?
This is a little bit stupid.
Just a little bit.
Alright, northwest. The plane UI is stuck on my screen now because I crashed. I mean, at least I survived it. So what a terrible waste of resources.
No.
Alright.
Just 1 second.
That is too wide. Like that, right? Yeah. You're gonna have to watch out when you're crossing the rail. Walk along the rail. Right. Then I'm gonna have like plane parking or whatever. That's perhaps a bit too big. Alright, let's just do some nice number. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 16. Let's do 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right. So that's 8 wide, I think. Yes. Question is, should I just make the runway 8 wide? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it like that. Yeah, fuck it. This is the trade protection barrier. Right. I guess I better get running. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm also gonna have to clear every single obstacle on the way. A little bit more than that. Like, something like that. Ah, shit, I hit a rock. See, that's the thing, we need to remove the rock so we don't do that with the plane.
Okay. Could you land a plane on conveyables? Would that reduce the size of the, you know,
On what?
conveyor belts?
Conveyor belts? I don't think so, because you need like a proper landing pad material for the landing.
Yeah, well, the conveyor belt, I mean, the concrete's gonna be underneath, but there's just gonna be conveyor belts on top.
I guess. I don't know if they get affected by conveyors, they might do. They
I'm
probably
just
do.
saying, for science, it could reduce the size of the runway significantly.
Except, I don't know if... Yeah, the tests might have to get done.
We should make some tests.
And science will be made.
Some very stupid tests. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I already love it.
Fucking wanna be right brothers over here. There was a and I can't remember his name, but there was a Danish aeronautical adventurer, so to speak, who actually quite early on, about the same time, did manage to make something like it, but you know, not as good. Though it has got to be said, it was quite something. He managed to stay afloat longer, like way longer. But he was doing like circles in that area, and he got like, I don't know, pretty high up for the time. When I say that, I don't remember if it was like 4 or 6 meters, something like that. All of this is citation needed. I saw a documentary on it a while ago, but
Nice. Okay.
you know, the best source is just whatever you pull out of your ass. To quote a now very dead great man. Probably shouldn't say great. My source is that I made it the fuck up.
My source is that I made it the fuck up. I think I figured out how I can do this, because most of the stuff for this is already here.
So how far did I get? A bit more than halfway. Fuck me. That's another bunch. I have so much shit in my inventory. If I put like rails down there, then I can pick up more. I also have random stone in my inventory, should probably get rid of that. Because I'm gonna be picking more up. I can get rid of the wood, because I'm gonna be picking more up. I can get rid of the biomatter, because I don't need that. Should we research anything? Anything to research?
Anything you need?
I don't think so.
Cargo planes? Planes for cargo?
I already have a plane.
You can have another one with your name on it. It's a long-range flying chest. Comes equipped with a weak machine gun and no equipment grid, but it has enormous cargo capacity. Maybe
Right.
don't use trains and just use these instead.
Well, landing pad. I'm just saying.
Well,
or like landing strip.
You're never gonna take off. You're just gonna have them
You're
sitting
just
still
gonna
in the factory.
drive
Because,
around with it.
Insert
Yeah.
stuff thingies. Has very expensive conveyor belts.
Very expensive conveyor belts.
Yep.
We get advanced radar.
How cheap are wagons?
Fuck it.
How cheap is a wagon?
They cost like steel and stuff.
Well.
Steel and stuff.
How do we want this? Do we want to reserve the entire build?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I've if you make like just a buffer build before, okay, if you make like a holding build, right?
Sure.
Now that's just gonna take up a fuck ton of space.
It is gonna take a lot of space.
I'm running the wrong direction. I need to go this way.
Nice.
Just running down the... Should I have... Nah, it's fine.
You need a jetpack to fly.
You fucking exoskeleton just to go down the runway. Though, to be fair, it will take... I'm pretty sure it would take me, you know, at least the amount of time to actually run down an actual runway.
I think I could do it pretty fast.
Like, those fuckers are pretty long.
I mean, decent amount of time and fast being subjective. Pretty sure I could do it both in a decent amount of time and also fast.
My question is, could you do it faster than I just did there, like in game?
I don't know what the conversion ratio for Factorio tiles to meters are.
I don't know either, but you know, it's a runway. A runway is a runway.
I mean, probably, but that's just based on like the size of the dude and how much longer that runway is than like, you know, real runways. At least here in, you know, Denmark.
Yeah.
Because if it's like, you know, fucking Los Angeles commercial airport or whatever, probably not. If it's like, you know, literally any of the like fucking Billund airport or
no, that fucker's massive, okay?
Sure, but not fucking nearly as massive.
No, it's huge because it needed to be able to take like the biggest cargo planes.
Yeah, but not the bigger cargo planes.
No, it literally, you know, one of the places that massive Antonov, like the world's biggest cargo plane, right?
Yeah.
One of the last places they visited before the Russians fucking bombed it again. No,
nice.
fucking bombed it.
Fucking dumbass Russians. It's
yeah.
in their blood, man. It's just to be fucking stupid.
Was Billund. Like, it was literally like a couple of months earlier.
How long is it?
What, the airstrip?
Yeah.
It is
3.1 kilometers.
Yeah. Which is pretty fucking far. Holy shit. That's... Damn.
Well, according to this, larger aircraft, including wide bodies, will usually require at least 2.4 kilometers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of shown. Technically, you could find a smaller one.
That's why they have some issues in like Heathrow and shit, like in some of the London airports, because there's no room for expansion, like in the length.
Yeah. International wide-body flights, which carry substantial amounts of fuel and are therefore heavier, may also have landing requirements of 3.2 thousand meters.
Oh.
3.2 thousand kilometers. 3.2 kilometers or more. And takeoff requirements of 4 kilometers.
Oh, fuck.
See, I reckon I could do 2.4 kilometers pretty fast. 4 kilometers, I think that would take me almost double the time.
4 kilometers?
Well, it depends. But, you know.
I could probably walk 4 kilometers in like 30 minutes.
Yes, no shit. I could drive across it with my car like, you know, 2 minutes. I mean, probably less.
Yeah.
But how fast could you do it, Kyle? If you fucking sprint, when are you gonna break down? Could you sprint 4 kilometers?
In current condition? No way,
I reckon
Jose.
I could sprint 4 kilometers with a lot of intermittent breaks.
That's not how this works. That clock's ticking, buddy.
Can I just like do a full stop, turn off the clock, wait?
That's
I think I could run on a treadmill in the van faster than you could run it.
Didn't some fucker do that? Like across Africa,
Probably.
something like that?
Almost certainly, and it's like absolute bullshit. But you know what? It's respect for trying, man.
Yeah, I mean that is kind of taking the piss, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you should get the point, but you should get like an honorary. Yeah.
It's like
nice.
so I fell down a bit of a rabbit hole I think yesterday.
Do not
Two
fall
days
down
ago.
rabbit holes. Those fucking things are tiny.
Trackmania speedruns.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
And there's
They're
tool-assisted speedruns that are fucking crazy. It's basically a programmed speedrun in that like all the input is a program, right?
Yeah, sure.
But nothing else is touched, and it's insane some of the things they do.
Whack. Have you just watched some of the automaticos?
No, those are also pretty crazy, but like
Yeah, they're just more dumb.
I mean, we are talking about like hitting a perfect angle, like into a barrier with the right like car angle and speed to fling yourself across the map, using like a quirk in the physics engine, stuff like that. So you hit straight through a checkpoint, right? But like nick the edge of it.
Nice.
So you get like fucking booted somewhere else.
Whack. Science.
Like on some maps, they with tool assisted speedruns, they literally halve the world record. It's fucking stupid. Right, so I needed ammo. How much ammo do I need? I need about 600. I don't need to build the plane again. Don't want to build the plane again. Luckily, most stuff is automated. I need some machine guns, rocket launchers, and some other stuff. Mostly just like iron shit I'm missing. Urn. Steel. Rocket launcher, some machine gun.
Should it be allowed to combine packets?
I feel like that's
two couple packets, for example.
feel like that's a. I mean, sure, I could do that, but that's just even more overhead, right? Like, you have to do even more to allow it to do that.
No, actually, I have to do less because it just does it automatically right now. I mean, if two copper, packets meet at one of these intersections, it's just like there's copper in the buffer. I'll just insert more copper. That's how it's made at the moment. Actually, technically, that's kind of because I have to. Wait a second. I can change it, but that's technically how it works right now. Especially if we include like, because I also had an idea where if we really wanted to, we could have at like the assembler side, like RAM or whatever, and have an ID for each like endpoint, I suppose. And then you could just send a packet to a specific ID, which would technically be very efficient because it would know where to go and stuff. But it would require some more stuff. Like a whole thing for, okay, I'm now receiving the packet number 4 for ID 3, I don't know.
Please go.
It shouldn't be too many. It's like 4 more combinations per thing. There's a lot of the side, but in theory it's possible.
Okay, to appease the Krastorio gods, I'm just gonna do a quick ritualistic burning of wooden power poles.
What, can we make those into?
Not the wood ones.
That's only iron ones, right? Yeah, fair enough.
I can't even burn
nice
them. I just realized I can't even burn them.
Aww. Shame.
Because I don't have a flamethrower. I can build a shotgun and just... I'll just literally leave them here. I'll be back for you.
For me? What? Sorry.
No, the poles.
No, I think a famous fascist said something similar. Okay, did you complete the runway?
Yeah.
Does it work now?
We'll see. I'm just gonna, cause I have the ammo, so I'm just gonna finish putting ammo into the wall, and then.
Alright. Also check if conveyor belts work.
I'm gonna do that after I've flown it.
Okay. Yeah, alright. It says that this like actually works.
Yeah.
Right. Fair.
Now, I don't know how fast it like slows down, so I don't know if I like get to the end and then, you know, I see. Okay, this ain't gonna work.
They say gonna work.
If I can actually like, you know, just ram the brakes and not die. Oh, fuck's sake. There you go.
I have to have one of these here. You know what? I'm just gonna get started.
This is probably overkill on the amount of turrets, but fuck it.
Look, there's no kill like overkill, Kago. How can you make sure you haven't killed them if you don't overkill them? Surely any kill is overkill.
I guess so. Like, perhaps.
Okay. Maybe? I don't know.
Okay. Back into it. Okay, from the end of the runway, we'll see. It's 100? Fuck, how much speed do you actually need to make this thing go? Need like 260 or something. Nope. Fuck! You kidding me? I literally only reached like 200.
Do you need better fuel?
There's only one bit of fuel than this.
Does it say how much you need?
I'm gonna go have a look. I'm gonna go have a look at the. Fuck's sake. What's the default settings as well? Wait, how much does it weigh? Has it been changed by Krastorio? I don't know if it has.
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say. Doesn't actually say how much it weighs.
That makes it difficult.
Huh.
Maybe it's because of your fucking 700 rail pieces in your inventory.
I don't think they can do anything.
Take off with an entire rail line. Nice.
Because that has no modifier. There is better fuel, advanced fuel, which does give higher like acceleration and stuff, but we can't make it. We don't have a Merside powder. Whatever the fuck that is.
Nice. Oh, this one's actually a little bit fucked. Is that an issue?
Okay, let's have a look.
I think it might be. I don't know if I care. Is that bad? This one's controlled by this one.
Okay, so what's called aircraft.
Which only outputs. No, that's an issue. Because it'll automatically default to output lift, which is the one I control, but if it outputs down, then I'm just assuming that it's requested under space, but it might not be. Which could clog the entire system.
Okay, the one that allows takeoff and stuff, that is aircraft realism. Uh, Realistic acceleration and braking force. Slow acceleration and braking. Okay. It's... There's a pretty big runway at this point, and I didn't get up to
It's quite
speed.
big. Yep.
So... Uh,
Did you do it right?
I'm pretty sure. Can I have a look at the mod settings? I think they're in here.
We got spiders in the base, eating everything.
Well, then too bad you don't really have a gun, eh?
I do have a gun, and I'm firing it right now. I'm just letting you know, because we're gonna need replacement for these turrets.
Yeah.
Okay, they did.
Very good.
So are the turrets, though. Oh, right, nice. Fuck, oh, they came from down here, I see.
Yeah, I haven't finished the wall down there.
Oh, I see. Fair, fair. Okay, well, I'll just...
Because I'm fucking around with that airplane.
You know what, I'm gonna go fucking... I'm gonna show him what's up.
I wish you luck.
I need no luck. Were you at your notes? Didn't even bring any med packs. Make some? Yeah, fuck it, I'll make one.
Strict normal numbers enable placements take off times with vehicle friction modifier less than or equal to what is set here. Right. But I'm pretty sure that it's fine. Coronal mass ejection heading for...
Oh, we got Scorpios, by the way. Like a lot. Nice.
Yeah, Zappos.
Probably.
The bigger biters. What was that warning? Energy beams. Is that what it said?
This might take some time.
I hope your bodies stick around, because mine didn't last time.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it does one time, and then
Yes.
it gets replaced by a new one.
Yes.
Right, so you... Now your inventory is gone.
No.
You managed to save it, okay, good.
Yes. Literally no other reason to go back. I mean, how am I gonna get... I would 100% main fight them. I will say. I just didn't realize how it worked. Now I do. Let's get rid of some of this cover.
You are using a flamethrower.
Yes, because it's efficient.
Just
Kills them real quick.
pointing out that, you know, oil's not infinite in this mod.
No. I'm telling you that my other weapon is a normal pistol.
If you just you build a normal gun.
No.
Sure.
Iron and steel is also finite.
This is true. You, it takes iron to make the fuel canisters, right?
Did you know?
Yeah, because I set it up.
Great. Now, what difference does that make, Kaiko? That's what I thought.
Not a whole lot. I'm still looking through the fucking menu. I think, is there a... hard mode? No. Not image. Nope, that's aircraft. Aircraft realism. Okay, so that is on. Good, good. The concept takeoff speed is 260 and it took me... Okay, so I can literally just change it. Because I could get it up to 200 on that runway. Just about. Literally only just about.
And so they did change it.
I don't know. That's the thing.
What do you know? What you need to
What
take
might
off?
have changed is the weight of the vehicle and the...
Do you know what speed you need to reach?
Yeah, it says it in the mod setting.
What is the speed?
260.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. I'm just making sure I heard
Literally
correct.
can't. I don't even know if I can land on it.
Well, landing should be easier than taking off, according to Wikipedia or Google. You know.
Yeah, sure.
Takeoff is 4 kilometers. Landing is 3.1 or whatever.
Don't know if these numbers are the normal ones. Because it doesn't say.
Really doesn't.
Oh, there's an idea that something they have planned to implement, which is like an estimated runway length needed.
Oh. Wait.
Huh. Okay, so that is actually ticking down. Right. Okay, good. Estimated defense requirements. 182 gigajoules over 120 seconds. The we don't have that amount of power. Jesus Christ.
What was it gonna hit?
No fucking clue. This planet somewhere.
Oh fuck. And I mean, it's probably gonna be like the fucking meteor was just annoying.
Well, if it does hit our base, it is gonna absolutely wreck it.
Rip.
Yeah.
I'm committed at this point. I'm just gonna keep up doing service on this thing. I mean, we can't do anything to change it anyway, right? So.
Well, there's a defense against it, but...
Oh yeah?
And we could probably build it, but we don't have the power to run it.
Yeah, what a rip.
Yeah, where the peak power draw is 2.28 gigawatts of power for the defense thingy. Which is a bit...
That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power, yeah.
Yeah, that is a lot of power.
Yep. Well, I guess we'll just see if we get hit. Defense and chance.
I cannot find the default values. Oh, Why we so here?
Technically, it allows combination of packets at the moment. But technically, I could just. Use this one. But if I add.
Okay, so that is changed. What is the default? Because it is seemingly changed. Can I find the default value? That'd be real sweet. Real fucking sweet. Question is, did I change it when I was fucking around with it, or I don't know. Bop, 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 bop,
Right, so these really shouldn't be that
bop,
thing.
bop, bop, bop,
I
bop.
guess it should just be this.
That. Huh.
In fact, these shouldn't be connected to it at all. It should just be.
Okay, I know what has happened.
Too many rails?
No, it has changed.
Okay.
It's specifically these numbers that are wrong.
Can't you just winch it on a train platform thingy or train wagon? And just, you know.
No, because it has to be stationary to
It will be stationary.
winch it
on the
off.
train platform.
No, the train has to be stationary for the winch
Oh, I
to work.
see. Oh, shit. Flying Fortress. Yes, please.
I think I found it.
Yep. Seems about right.
No, the default values. Okay, yeah, they are very much different from what I said here. Okay. Now I just need to find the planes in here. Which of course isn't in the same fucking setting. You kidding me? What? What? Fucking kidding me. No. It's gotta be here somewhere.
It's gotta be.
Plane settings. Ah, haha! Oh my god!
Oh, haha! Hey.
Okay. Takeoff speed gunship 130. What was it here? 260! Right. Takeoff speed cargo plane 70. What is it here? I can't find it. 140? It's literally just doubled. The jet takeoff speed is 280. Here it's 420. Nice. Okay. I'm literally just gonna copy them from here. So it's 130, 70, 280, 140. The landing speeds are 110, 50, 200, and 120. We'll see if that works. Now I have to make it all plain.
Did you just buff the plane?
Yeah.
Hex.
Well, I put the things back to default in aircraft realism.
X.
So now I only need about 75% of the runway to take off.
Can you set the science cost for all this X to 1?
Nope, I should have done that from the start if I want to do that.
Can you set the recipe for science to nothing?
No. I would literally have to go into the game files and, change shit around.
Well, I mean,
Probably destabilize the game quite a bit.
Can we use console? Use spawn and stuff?
Well, I didn't set myself as an admin, so I doubt it.
You could set yourself as an admin though.
You
Start a new game where everything's cheap as fuck and then instantly completed.
Why?
I'm just asking what our limits are. I like big runways.
Right there, I just returned them to like standard values.
Yeah, but this is. But why are we playing with mods? I mean.
Do you know how long the fucking runway would need to be?
Not long enough.
It would need to be like 50% longer, right? Where would you put it?
Not long enough. I just keep it there. We just landfill out.
Yeah, like far into the ocean. Yeah, sure. I mean, we could do that, but I'm gonna go test it now, right? See how much of the airstrip we actually use.
Sure. I mean, we should really know, to be fair, because you didn't reach 110 kilometers an hour or whatever.
Well, it needs 160, right? Which I'm gonna reach, but I don't know, how far it needs to go.
Sure. It's funny how the radar, how it works. It tells us the amount of trees, aliens, and cliffs and rocks are places, and technically it also tells us if there are furnaces and if the furnaces are on.
What?
The radar.
The radar.
Yes, the radar. You know what a radar is.
The building the radar, yeah.
Yeah, the radar, which gives us a straight up visual representation of everything that's in there.
Yeah.
Do you think you could build a radar that could tell you if your oven was still on?
I'm pretty sure that's like a surveillance camera.
Well, it's funny because in this game it's called a radar.
Yeah, well, it does more than just
set up any infrastructure near where they're scanning.
Let's see. Right, third try.
Third try.
Actually, was that in the... No, that was aircraft realism. Interesting. Alright, because you don't have takeoffs in the normal mod. It's just fucking hovers there. Wait, that was it?
You're gonna need like exponentially less runway, right?
That was actually it. Holy shit. Now, landing is gonna be a bit odd, but hey.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be real fun.
This is gonna make scouting fire a lot more easy.
No, it isn't, because if you keep turning, you're gonna crash.
Gonna try to land. We'll see.
Oh, I see. Right.
Don't actually know what the landing speed was.
110.
Yep, there you go. Alright. Now this is the midpoint in like landing strip length from mod description.
The midpoint.
Basically, this is the one that requires like the medium length of landing. Fucking.
Okay.
And I crash it anyway. Because it doesn't slow down.
The irony. They say landing's the hard part.
Yeah. They also say that any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, but I'm not happy about it.
I disagree. I find it hilarious.
Fuck's sake. I'm not building another plane right now. I needed to build a wall. It's time to build a wall. And we need 2 places. We need over here and over here. So let's clean up this. It's a good amount of cliffs and stuff.
I do have a question for you.
There's also stone in the way. Fuck. You have a question for me?
Yeah. It's one that I've technically already asked you, but I didn't feel like I got a clear answer. Should the sortie build thingy junctions be allowed to combine packets?
No, because then like one place would just hog all the resources and
Right, okay, good. Because then I do need to change some things, because technically it's allowed to do that right now.
yeah.
And I think it's not too bad, but it's gonna be a little bit annoying. It's because this one outputs. Honestly, this one just needs to output.
Why is there so many meteors in the way? God damn it.
Nice. Oh, I still need this one, I think. Right? Maybe? What do I even use this for? I don't understand.
Good to hear.
I use it for this one, which I'm technically going to need. Because this one's necessary. Because this is like an emergency sortie thingy. Or is it necessary?
Oh, fuck you. There we go. I have to remove this meteorite and I don't want to do it because wait, what? It didn't drop the uranium that it said it was gonna drop.
No, it's either chance or it's lying. I've mined multiple.
Oh, yeah, it's chance. It's chance.
It's fucking roulette. It's kind of funny.
It's the true Russian roulette experience.
This is Factorio roulette. It's fucking.
Okay, what do we do here?
I'm gonna give you space cancer.
Probably gonna build like across here, I guess. Here. And across here. Fuck me. It's pretty bad.
This one allows. Oh, that is actually an issue. I know why it's allowed to combine packets now. Because if it gets stuff in a packet... Oh, okay, I just need a little bit of overhead to make sure it doesn't. That's fine, because I was gonna add some, like the RAM for the blocks anyway.
The, what's the shrimp modification? I think it was. Don't remember. It's one of those tanks that are a bit, you know,
Oh, I see.
obscure.
No, it's like it's a Valentine or something?
I honestly don't remember. Because as said, it is a bit obscure. Fuck's sake, don't do cliffs. What?
Okay. This is exactly one too big. Great. Okay.
Those are a bit spaced out because of fucking angles, but hey, it's probably fine.
Angles.
Jesus, bless you. My cat's sleeping in my bed, and he just sneezed like... Sound like something physically came out of him, like that shouldn't have.
Killed with fire.
Please no, I like that. I like that cat.
Yeah. This one counts. Yeah, this one counts, and is this the input? This is the hold. This counts. Okay.
I really should get ammo down here, or it's gonna be
So it would actually be
bad.
this one. I don't understand. Okay, no, I do need this one, but I also need another one. Great. Okay, good. I'm just making sure. Did you just disconnect from the internet?
What?
Ah, it's just my game lagged real hard.
I have pretty stable internet. You know this. Probably put ammo in these turrets before we get attacked again. The bases aren't that close. Should be fine. Keyword here being should.
It's just automatically gonna fix itself. I mean, it might. Because this is -2 right, because I fucked it right. Wait. And when does this turn off? Wait, just 1 second. Oh no, it's not supposed to. They're supposed to be. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I understand. Alright. I almost just very confused myself.
Just like throw some turrets around. It's fine.
It's because the green one here isn't supposed to be connected to these two, I'm pretty sure. That one's supposed to be connected to the reed. Or is it? I might need another constant combinator. Or these should be transferred to the wire stuff, but I cannot do that.
Do I have any gates? I can't see any gates, but I'm blind. They're right there. They're right there.
I might need more combinators. More!
I don't know what I'm gonna do about that big old pile of uranium that's just, you know, lying there.
I'm not gonna need the green one for these two. Surely. Because that just allows, that's only for that one. The green one here should be for those. But how do I know if I can insert the right thing? Surely this one will tell me, right? This one's supposed to stop. And then this one stops. Ah, yes, okay, very good. And then this one should tell this one to stop. But when does this one stop? Well, technically that should be this one. When does that stop? That stops when everything is larger than 0?
When
Or if
everything
there are
is
no
larger than
inputs.
0.
Wait, no, that enables it. Right. If it enables it, then I just need to do the negative, which is if anything is... What?
You good?
Everything is less than 0, so you need to have a subtractor as a part of the... how should I do... I could do... I might just do like a small redesign. Also, which is very annoying is that I didn't install it for this one here, which really should have had it installed. Which is a bit of an issue. But I'll probably get back to that later.
Fuck.
Exactly my words.
Just dumped rare metal all over the fucking ground.
Ah, come on!
It's fine. It's very shiny.
Okay,
it's
well,
fine.
I have an issue, Kyle. I've set it up so that I have one transport belt that's the break, I guess, the stop function for that stops anything from being outputted. And the issue with that is that I now have 2 outputs. And how do I determine, based on these 2 outputs, and if this break should be turned on or off? Because the 2 outputs could both lead to somewhere that accepts this, but I could check which way it's going, but then I'm gonna need more combinators, and I really don't want to add more combinators. It's already bad. But I do have space for one more combinator, but I think this is gonna take more.
It's fine, I'm not getting radiation poisoning because I'm holding it in my hands.
Obviously, it's famously impervious to particles.
Yeah, exactly.
Hands significantly denser than lead.
It really does feel like that sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. Rip. Does lead have a good thermal capacity? Because it's so dense.
Should have. For fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to. Lead thermal capacity.
Because copper transfers heat real good.
Okay. Periodictable.org. The specific heat capacity of lead. Wow, this ain't helpful. What the f... Okay, no. Where are we? Let's put it up against copper, because copper's pretty solid.
Copper is pretty transferable.
Yeah. If I can. Okay, got them both here. Let's see. That's conductivity. That's electron configuration. Where the fuck is the I like how it doesn't actually say the specific heat capacity. That's oh no, that is 0.13 joules per grams per Kelvin, right?
Sure.
For reference, copper is 0.38.
Aww.
It also has like absolutely horrendous thermal conductivity, but that kind of does make sense because it's a heavier like atom.
But isn't that supposed to be better?
No, because it
Also,
needs more
because
energy to
denser.
move.
Oh, I see. Right. Then why is air so bad?
As a thermal conductor.
Yeah.
Because there's so fucking little of it.
So we need something that's dense but not heavy.
No, I mean air would be decent at it, right? If you cool it the fuck down. But problem is that then it's, you know, cold.
That is too cold.
Yeah.
Right. Like.
If you compress air, I would guess it's a pretty decent.
If you compress air, it becomes real hot.
That as well. Oxygen's specific thermal capacity or specific heat capacity is 0.92 for reference.
That do be capacity.
So, you know, we can take something like radium, right, which is 0.12, and then something like hydrogen, which is 14.304. So yeah.
Nice.
It's you know, how easy is it to wiggle it? Pretty much.
What?
How wiggleable is the atom? Very scientific.
Nice.
What was I doing?
You were delivering your uranium.
I was doing the wall. I was singing Pink Floyd. No? Okay.
I just didn't care.
Don't have them, do we? No, we do. We can actually get big production. Big mining drills. Sorry, not big production.
Big production.
Big production! Though they seem to have lower mining speed. It's one mining speed for 500. This is 0.75 mining speed for 125. Yeah, what about no? So you go up another, you know, third, but the power increase is like 3 times. That doesn't seem particularly good. Quarry mineral extraction. Oh, that's enables the extraction and basic processing of immersite. Right, we're gonna need that at some point, but need to go to space for that. All this seems like I'm just gonna have to go to space at some point.
Isn't that like half the point, or maybe the entire point?
Yeah, but I'm doing wall now.
Very down to earth thing.
Let's research rocket fuel. Righty. See, problem here is that it's all the way over here. I could actually make a like a rail connection, but it's not that far if I bother to build concrete. If I bother to concrete it up. Or I just make a rail line over there.
Wait, so this
Don't want to do
breaks
that.
if... There are no inputs. It outputs. And... if everything is less than 0, it also outputs. But how can it be less than 0 if it's more than 0?
Well, then it can't. Then it's not gonna output, is it?
Well, I have 2 outputs, and they're both gonna report in what's, like, you know, in the output or whatever.
Sure thing, Flame. I'll, you know, at some point he's gonna lose his marbles, and then we'll play some Divinity, I guess.
You fool, Cargo. That happened a long time ago.
Something. Is that not like the plot of Marvel's Avengers or something like that?
What? Marbles Avengers?
Marvel's Avengers.
Avenging his lost marbles.
Yeah. God fucking damn it. Can't believe it. That's actually the point of like the story behind the Hulk. He lost his marbles. That's how it started.
Well, the problem is, I output to the left and down, right?
Sure.
And currently I've set it up so that if I receive a signal about something being ahead, left, then I break the entire thing and I don't output anything until it's clear. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and by break, I mean, you know, I don't destroy, I just halt outputting.
Destroy.
Destroy, assimilate. But I don't check for down at the moment. So if it's sorted, you know, away, then I don't even check if there's anything there. I just send it there.
I don't check for Down syndrome.
But what I could do is I could just straight up connect the green wire from, or like my you know, the thing that tells the system what's going on down there, to the same input output whatever, the same logic board, and it just checks if there's anything ahead at any of the lines. It doesn't output anything. But that's not good, because if I want to output down and it's clear down, but there's something left and it isn't clear left, then how do I let it output anyway?
I don't fucking know.
Right?
Cause I mean, what? What? I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
The entire explanation.
Okay, so when I input to the system, it has the option to filter it, right?
Yes.
And it also has a default route.
Yes.
If I wanna not output something, like if there's something ahead of it, I'm gonna have to tell it to, you know, to break one of the belts.
Sure.
As a, you know, disable the belt. Right?
Yeah.
And currently I've set it up to disable one build that disables for both outputs.
Yep. So.
But the problem is. Wait, have I? Wait, okay. Thank you, Cargo. For
Wait, how?
okay,
No, my question is, how the
this,
fuck
I
would
still
you
don't
actually
understand
manage
how
to
it
do
works.
that? Thinking about it, like.
I don't think I did, Cargo. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm not sure that I understand how this works. Wait, how does this work? Well, I understand this one. What about this one? This one just outputs down if it's sorted.
Literally just gonna make 2 walls here. One over here and one over here. And then, I don't know, pray, I guess.
Because I couldn't even just change this. I'd actually have to install another thing. It can't. I know why, Cargo. I know why I don't sort for out. I don't stop it if it goes down. Because if it goes down, it can't stop. It literally cannot stop. If it has to stop when it goes down, it
Go down.
it needs a buffer. Because else it automatically sorts up top. And that wouldn't work.
Sounds like it's going great.
It sure is doing something. Oh my god. Ooh, can we get this?
Well, you clicked it, so I don't know, can we?
I don't know, I just clicked it.
Oh my god, I mean, yeah, we can, but it's gonna take some time.
Oh, but it's gonna be so efficient. And also it leads to the atomic bomb.
Don't think we can't get the atomic bomb, just saying.
Not yet, no.
It requires 2
But
things we
later.
don't have.
It requires a lot of things.
Oh my god, nuclear artillery shell. Okay, I'm in.
Hey yo, I'm just saying, man. Also, weapon delivery capsule, atomic bomb.
Yeah.
We can literally nuke them from orbit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, is that not why you play this mod? Like, fuck the factory and stuff. Nuking from orbit.
I'm just making an efficient built sorting machine. Well, not very space efficient, obviously, but
No, it really ain't.
like not space efficient at all. Oh, I suppose I could break this, or I could set up a break right here that would do the same.
That ain't a lot of ammo, but
So I can
technically
break this
works.
one, but I can also. Actually, I need to set up a break here.
don't have water fill. Can I make water fill? Not water fill, landfill.
This
Yeah, I
one
can.
checks.
Wait.
This one checks for this one, and then I need one that just breaks completely. What? That also wouldn't work. That's an issue.
Here we see, Roalf doing an impression of a Minecraft villager.
What happens when I end each with small stone text plate?
Millions dead.
Million! Very nice. Okay, well, oh, that's the reset, right? This is the reset. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that because honestly I don't understand how that works. His knowledge was lost to time.
Holy shit. It's back. It's back. The villager's back. Okay, I'm gonna need. Basically, need like another radar and.
Do you mean it's a fucking surveillance station?
Yeah. But we're gonna do that with Sentinel, so I'm gonna need a shit ton of like big electric poles.
Have you considered that we just hire on bricks and the aliens are actually just, regular people who doesn't wanna, be a part of the upcoming surveillance state that you're making? I went in a bad.
What did you do?
I right-click something random.
Fuck's sake, where are you?
I think it might be right here.
Yeah,
sure.
there's an underground build missing right in that gap.
Where does build need to go?
Going upwards.
Oh, it's an underground one. Alright, okay. Ah, thanks. Whoops. I'm just gonna go back to, like, my little playground.
Fuck's sake. We are
Slowly
we
go.
are in like a couple of hours. You've genuinely been making that setup on this save for an entire day.
Oh, I fixed the other stuff on my own save. That didn't
Yeah,
take
I
long.
know.
It took me like 10 minutes.
Sweet Jesus. Oh boy. Sweet
But I could
Jesus.
just... I suppose I could just, you know... Because then I'd need a larger setup, or like a larger overhead. And I just need to literally dedicate the entire output.
Should be enough. Now I just need the radar. Oh, we can make an advanced radar now as well. Just pretty swanky. Gotta make one for fun.
Nice.
Takes up double the power. 2 megawatts for radar. I mean, as far as I know, like radar is pretty power intensive. Like, the other thing with the sentinels, because they are like no fucking range, but you know they do give vision, so yay, I guess. Gonna need a bunch of sentinels for that. Let's try it with 3, see if that works.
Okay, I can fix it if I add 2 more combinators. That would definitely work.
You have
Well,
like a combinator problem. I'm telling you.
I don't want to add more combinators. It's already an issue. I don't think I have more space. Well, technically I do, but I don't want to put combinators there. There's already too many. No
Just
one
one
understands
more-
how this works anymore.
One more combinator!
Well, I'll explain it to you, Kaiwo. I have 4 outcomes, right?
Sure.
Build A is full, and build B isn't full,
Yes.
and that has an outcome. And I don't really care about the outcome at this point. I just care about what the number of stuff I have. I also have the build B is empty, and oh wait. So do you know the binary setup thingy?
The binary setup thingy.
What's it called? It's it's like a binary options. I'll just fucking show you. It's like
What, like a decision tree?
yeah, it's something along those lines. That one, right?
What?
No. So well, I have essentially 4 outcomes based on 2 binary states.
Yeah.
And I need to figure out when it should be open. I mean, this one I can already kind of control, which is real nice. So I could just close this build whenever this one's closed and this one's also closed. But if this one's not closed, this one should be open anyway.
I don't fucking know.
Because it should be based on whether I'm sorting it or not.
I don't know why I thought of it, but remember the time somebody made a big screen in Factorio that could display like Rick Astley, right? Like they're never gonna give you up, literally just play it. I think someone made the Rook Sandstorm as well. Also,
I think I could do it with just one combinator actually. I might be able to. What does the Corbex enrichment process do?
it gives
Makes that
1
buttload of
uranium
uranium, what the hell?
from 3 uranium.
It needs a lot of uranium-235 to even work. But
Yes.
if we just set up like a buffer, that big shot,
Yeah.
Then it just solves that's actually pretty efficient.
It's gonna end up as like a trigger word for me, efficient.
It's really good though. That is kind of stupid good. And it's only 60-second craft time.
Yeah, in a centrifuge, right?
Yeah.
Those fuckers use power, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's for nuclear power, so it's fine.
Hopefully we get enough power back. They make a lot of pollution though.
That's kind of bad.
The maximum consumption is real bad. Wait, how much uranium do we have, like, just lying around? 30,000, and how much do we have remaining up there? We have like 600,000, and technically... I'm just gonna times that by what? 1/3? 2/3. Yeah, that should do it. That's 400,000, like, processed uranium at least, or like, you know, nuclear uranium or whatever. What do I need to make a nuclear uranium?
10 to 1 fuel cell.
Jetpack. Why do I keep clicking J? What's up with that button?
What with the J button? Is this button?
T? Is it E? It's E.
For your inventory, yes.
Yes. But we actually... Oh, I see. Okay, no, that's weird. I don't like that the uranium fuel cell uses 2 uranium-235 and 10-238.
Yeah.
Which is kind of real weird.
Alright, it's true, yeah. Well, you had like a, take that Russian reactor, the one that blew up, right? RBMK or whatever.
Yeah.
That one was made for a less enriched fuel, right? So you have a fuel mixture that's like some parts 235 and some parts 238.
Yeah, I know. But
that depends on, you know,
the math, man.
How the reactor works, basically.
Well, I'm just gonna assume you can have.
Or fix it anyway.
Okay, so this one.
Okay.
Right. So we have it at optimal capacity, right? We have. Wait, why do I? Because that would have to be. Two, three.
If you're wondering why I'm doing this, like removing these turrets, is because there's a lot of ammo in them. And I can use that. And we
So
don't
we're gonna have like,
need them.
how many gigajoules are we gonna have?
A lot, but do remember that the uranium's also used for science.
Okay, good to know, because if we used it for purely power, we'd have like 28 million gigajoule.
Yeah, I mean that'll get used, right?
At some point, maybe. When do we get mass fapping? Later.
We have used like, oh no, it's in this one. Is that the power consumption over the entire game? I think it is. Yes, it is. Which is, you know, it gets up there. Using like, you know, a megawatt over 25 hours. That's
That's a lot.
well, that's just the minus.
Do we have the nuclear reactor itself?
No.
Like the tech?
No.
Okay. Really?
Yes.
Why not?
Because we haven't researched it.
Ah, there it is.
Hey!
I'm researching it. I'm gonna set up the Kovacs refinement procedure.
Okay, I think that is pretty much it. I could remove the walls around these outposts, but I might do that later.
We have 35 to 35. We have just barely over enough to start making the Kovacs refinement. I find this hilarious.
Sounds like it. I can make rocks. Make a huge rock.
That's a lot of rock.
It's called a train.
Thought you were making rocks.
What outpost is this? This one, I think. Did I instantly cross the rail? That's fine. That nearly hit my runway.
Rude.
Well, generally, one of those meteors might actually have landed on my runway.
As long as they don't land on my setup. It's fine, I'm from Prison. Doesn't really matter. It'd be so funny if you're going to take off. There's just a bit
That's
of
just a
missing
meteorite,
runway.
yeah.
Rip. Cargo explodes. Oh, and we can get fuel reprocessing. Oh, I think it's tritium.
We're not making any chlorine for some reason, and I'm going to discover why.
Wait a second. How is tritium made?
That's like complicated water, right?
Yeah. It's yeah.
As in how is it made in like real world kind of deal, or?
Sure.
Cause I don't fuck know.
Well, what? Oh, I see. What? Okay, but how? Okay, well, when you recycle a used up uranium fuel cell for reprocessing,
Sure.
you get a 15% chance of getting a tritium.
Alright.
Which is apparently a real thing, except it's about 1/10,000th of it. Or, you know, 1 particle per 10,000 other particles, right?
Tritium is a real thing, but I don't know.
Yes, tritium is a real thing. Yes, I know. But you make it by in fission of nuclear isotopes like uranium-235, plutonium-239, and uranium-233. With a production of about 1 atom per 10,000 fissions. Okay, that's different, but okay. The main pathway should include 10 fissions. It's just some fucking fission. It's just I feel like it's a lot, man.
Okay, just releasing hydrogen engine. Yeah, that's fine.
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't complain.
So that fixed the chlorine situation. I feel like that was one of those where I earlier said, like, I'm gonna fix this later, but I'm gonna forget about it now, and then it's gonna become a problem that I'm then gonna have to fix or something like that.
Nice.
Needed to put ammo into the guns. Let's start the east part. And then I can do rockets, I think. So I'm probably gonna do that next time.
my god, I think I am gonna have to add 2 more combinators. Oh,
Why does it keep changing side?
but I don't want any more combinators.
There we go. Yeah, the combinators are they're getting like it's
Because I need to check if A is larger than 0, and then also if there's anything down here.
your setup's getting pretty big.
Yeah, it really is. I had hoped for
and if
smaller
that's
setup.
for, you know, like every
The
recipe,
boss, yeah, I know.
that's
Well, in theory, what you can do is you can lead this out to, you know, 10 assembling machines or whatever.
sure.
But it is kind of big. Which is a little bit annoying.
Fuck them, goddammit.
I'll see if I can cut some of it off. There just won't be a lot of request and provide. I could probably remove a lot of this request and provide, because we can do it over the electric. No, because I still need it for the sorting. Shit. Else I'd need the Giga computer to do it for me, but yeah, no, maybe not.
It's not great. Hey, actually, that caps at 100, doesn't it? Huh. Shit, I didn't know. That makes that easier. Right, so that's the eastern wall. Now I just need the western wall, then you can start building your factory.
I wish I would be done by that point.
Yeah, I kinda hoped you would be done. Like, I expected last time that, like, you were done, pretty much. But then
I mean,
just...
I'm also pretty much done. Technically it works, you just have to not fuck it up when you input stuff.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like you made it specifically so it didn't fuck up, right?
Pretty much, yeah. And it also fucks up way less. I mean, in theory, this is such a marginal error that we're probably not gonna get it. Because only if any of these ever, back up.
Which, you know, could happen because there's a shit ton of items
Which
that need
in
to go
theory,
across.
I could just... Could I just straight up fix that? That would do it. Because I might be able to.
Saw the train on the map. The mini-map. Probably not get run over.
Because there's an easy fix, which is just to, you know, make it inefficient or less efficient.
Yeah.
But I don't like that fix. At that point, I might as well just add the fucking combinators I need
You
to
might just
fix it anyway.
Might just use the bus. Like a normal bus, you know.
No, that's no fun. Obviously not. How would you sort stuff from the normal bus cargo? That's what I thought.
I mean, if you didn't make it, you know, a requester system, you could just, like, make it a continuous stream of items with splitters.
But then you could only have one thing, though.
On a build?
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, 2 things, I suppose. But that's not like half
yeah,
the...
that's true. But, you know, that's why you're making it that way, and that's why I'm fucking, you know, eagerly awaiting results.
Fair. Do I even need this? This just tells me if there's anything here.
Right, let's go kill the shit out of those guys in a second. I need the radar on here. I kind of forgot about that.
Let's kill the shit out of those guys.
What the fuck is the range on this thing? I can't even see it on the minimap. Okay. That's Well, that's interesting.
I'll just wait and see.
Well, I mean, the base, like, the entire area is pretty much secure now. You can start building your shit.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
What?
I'm not done yet.
You're not done yet.
I'm not done. I refuse.
I'm just gonna go to space, it's fine.
Cargo fucking break, literally leaves the galaxy. I'm still here.
Yeah.
With conveyors and belts. Oh my god. This is fucking fantastic. Why does it have to be so confusing? You could help me, you know.
Well, then you would first have to introduce me to the entire fucking system, right?
I feel like I've done that a couple times. But it's fair, though I also constantly reintroduce myself to the entire system, so honestly, I understand.
Wait, what?
It's kind of simple when you think about it.
Oh my god, it was that entire area. Holy shit. Okay, so it's about 50% further reach, like in every direction, like the square, which is massive. And then I'm gonna guess it, you know, reaches fucking far as well. Okay, cool.
Fucking far.
That's one powerful radar. To kill these aliens. Right, that is out of range. Let's make like a fallback point. It's not really. I clicked the wrong button. Just want to do like that. If you want to know what button that is, it's set. It's a good button for it. You can like click it once to just put things in one at a time, or just hold it down and then just fucking go ham.
Okay. I think I'm getting somewhere.
Yes, you do throw the other card as well. That's slight issue, but it's fine.
I think I'm getting somewhere. But this, okay. If the path a packet is taking is blocked by something else, should I not send that packet like further, or until the path is cleared, or should I send it further?
Would it not cause issue to send it further?
Well, it's technically all gonna be a loop anyway, so it'll just come back, not be used, and then maybe send again if the.
Would you not have to put it onto a different build for that?
Would I? I don't think so.
If there's something on the build ahead of it, right?
Yeah.
Then you can't set it on that build because there's something on the build.
Well, I have two builds ahead of me, right?
What?
And if it's on there's the default build and the sorted build or whatever you want to call it. So if there's something that if I'm trying to sort away copper plates, or there's requested copper plates for like the sorting function, right?
Sure.
And I get copper plates. If I then want to send the copper plates down to like, you know, this sorted build or whatever, but there's like iron plates or something on the sorted build, should I then send the copper plates on the default, or should I like stop them? How's I gonna do?
Well, optimally you would set them on the default, right? Because then they would get to. No, wait. If they need to get there anyway.
There might be a request of the default build. I wouldn't know. I don't check for that.
No.
But in theory, it's this is like a kind of high level because there might be a request, so it might be more efficient to just set it that way. But there might also be no other request for copper plates, and it's just gonna take like build space until it gets back, and then it's gonna send it again. And in theory, if something was permanently blocked, which I don't think is gonna happen, then it would just never. It just like kind of take up space, and the place would never get anything. But honestly, that's not gonna happen. Not if we set it up properly.
Well, if it's not gonna get blocked anyway, then you might as well let it wait, because it's gonna take no time at all. Like clearing the blockage. Alright, that's that entire area. Cleared out. That's good, because it's space for pollution to dissipate, and it's space to build further factory. And there are some resources in it, though not a lot. I just have to build a rocket, I guess. I need to tech for that, don't I? No.
Okay, cool guy. So what was your did you want me to hold it until it could be output down?
Yeah.
Alright, because in theory... Okay, and the issue here is... It's like a buffer or like an output from the build, you know, to assemblers, right? That's never gonna get clocked. But in theory, something could be clocked for quite a long time if we have like series, like multiple series of these, you know, multiple builds on this build, right?
Sure.
Then something could be clocked for some time. And that would freeze potentially the whole build. It would be unlikely, but...
Yeah. I still feel like just holding it is the best.
So
protocol.
holding it isn't the best, or
It is the best.
It is the best. Okay, so I should hold it.
I just noticed that there's ore enrichment.
Ooh!
Using sulfuric acid.
That sounds efficient.
Oh, fuck off. And it basically, it gives like...
It's the, yeah, angel stuff.
Well, no, it isn't.
Isn't it?
I mean, it's the same, you know, concept, I guess.
Yeah.
But
The same buildings.
no, it isn't.
Really? I saw a chemical plant and stuff, and it looked very much the same.
Well, no, the chemical plant is vanilla.
Really?
Yeah.
Moment.
Let's see. So it gives... It basically turns 9 iron into 6 enriched iron. So it gives 2/3, basically.
That's pretty nice.
Instead of what we have now, which is half. So it is an increase, and we can also get do further processing on the dirty water to make iron or copper or rare metals.
Dirty water.
And get like 10% iron from that, and makes 25 dirty water. So let's just say it's 10 for 4 recipes. Is that all? Yes, it is. That we then have to go back into it. Yeah, we did something. Oh, that's the umbrella defense. Which, you know, we would need if we wanted to defend against that big thing, but I guess that doesn't really matter. probably get the, actually, let's do that. We need atmospheric condensation so we can get oxygen, nitrogen into advanced chemistry into ore enrichment. Aye.
Okay.
I think honestly that's me for today, because now I have to either do rockets or enriching. And now I have the entire thing is closed off with ammo and all. Let me see my inventory a bit. Jesus Christ, we don't really use wood, do we?
No. But we used to use wood. We
Yeah.
changed it to stone though, so...
No, it's for steel down here, right?
Yes.
Some for iron ore, some for copper ore. I don't think we make enough copper, by the way. Doesn't seem so. Alright, we're also kind of limited on the purple side specs because I never... Well, okay, I was like, what the fuck is this? I see I can't... do the increased purple side specs because you built something in the way.
It's the combinators.
Yeah.
Which is very funny.
Yeah, but I can't expand purple sides now. So
Yes.
it's fine, because you're gonna build a new factory, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the plan. I just need to figure out what the best way to hold a packet would be, and I think I know it. But that takes 2 combinators. And what if I could do it with 1 card? What if I could do it with just 1? That's right. I want to do it with 1. Just 1.
Pretty much done. With all my stuff. I've tried fish for some reason. I also will wrap it up because I'm super hungry.
Okay, well, I'll just work on this later.
Who's there? Also throw this coal in somewhere. Right there. We are also gonna be, zapped from space in like 22.5 hours.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just, throwing it out there.
Yeah, well, when I finish this, I'll set up a nuclear reactor.
What do we need mineral water for? Nitric acid. Nitric acid is made with ammonia, mineral water, and rare metals. Really? Okay.
Whack.
You could also make fuel from power, which with like solar panels and shit, you could basically make fuel from thin air.
Oh, very nice.
Because it's wood, oxygen, and steam, all things you can just get for free.
Very nice.
Though it has got to be said that the biofuel is kind of crap. Oh, and it does also require normal fuel. You just like spice it up with some biomethanol.
Nice. Very nice.
Take hydrogen and oxygen, make it into water if you want to do that, I guess. You can make hydrogen and oxygen from water. Seems fair.
Oh, I
Hygiene.
think I might be able to do this with just one.
Do we have a lot of hygiene?
No, I just need to.
What?
Compare. Oh, will this just get one, actually?
You can get an air purifier as well.
Yeah, but
Which
it's
sucks up
big
pollution.
Stuff. Yeah, but we can just kill all the aliens.
Holy shit! It
Have you
sucks up a lot
tried
of pollution.
killing all the aliens?
Actually, it sucks up a serious amount of pollution.
And you get like dirty water from it, right?
Yeah.
But it does use power.
Currently, all our stone furnaces.
We
It
need
will
nuclear
cover
trains.
that. And we don't need nuclear trains.
And technically we don't need anything.
We don't need nuclear trains.
No, I agree. Technically, we don't need anything.
No, why would you build nuclear trains?
Why would you build trains?
To transport things over distance, right? Nuclear trains, I feel like would be good over greater distance, right?
Surely nuclear trains would be good over any distance.
I doubt it. I mean, yeah, sure you can do it, but I don't want to make the fuel.
But I do want to make the fuel.
Yeah, would be the as soon as we like fucking stop it all. I'm fucking done. Pretty much.
Save and leave.
Alright.
But cargo has to go, and I also need to eat something. A bit.
Well, I don't have to go. I just gonna find some food.
Same difference. That's like you've gone for like an hour.
No,
you have to go scavenge in the other brush.
That's not quite correct.
Sure.
Anyway, fucking thanks for watching all that. I'm probably not gonna stream like the rest of the week, and we'll see about next week because I quite more work. So
Nice.
yay. See you around.